Okay, so I'll be showing you this time around how to integrate third-party API to using OpenAI Responses API. So basic flow should be visitor writes a question, then we get tool call is executed, REST API call is made to our API, and we return response to ChatGPT, and we get response from ChatGPT. Basically, it's just when request comes, we instead of outputting directly output, we just pass it to our API. So this part will have to be changed. I have two calls. I have one for withdrawal and I have one call for price. And both of them returns objects. It's very important for you to notice that at this moment. So let's first of all just make new REST API call. As you see, I have this dummy payload. Let's start it from copying URL. So we have Q alter. We need not new bot, but REST API. No. So Q alter host. We will choose as Q alter. We will add request. First will be price. We want get price, and we want sub URL will be ours this part. New REST API call reload, and we want to define output parsing. For simplicity, I will make just one. And HTTP status should be 200, and response location we want to take all. So we just use all keyword and save. So nothing else, we have to make it here. Now if we go here, we can just add another one, and this one will leave as support price GPT. We copy this one, and we will not need this one anymore because it will be executed on our call itself. So we just remove this one, and we add here, we add keyword. We add that because we have to duplicate whatever it was before. Then custom text matching, and we want support price. So now this trigger will be executed instead of support price. Let's save it instead of GPT-1. So, and here we want to send first of all REST API call to our API call, just define it. So we choose we have to save it, I guess so. Oh, it's saved. Oh, we have just refresh, I think. Okay, so support price, REST API, QLT, price, and on success we want support price GPT. And we do not want to save response itself. So next thing, we can also enable this one. So we will see the bugger output in chat itself. Save. So this is price. Now about this part, output in our case, it will be content1 based on REST API definition, but we want to save it as JSON because it will return us something like that, and we want to save it like this because GPT expects it to be JSON string always, but in this scenario we are returning object, so it does not work like that. We cannot pass ChatGPT object, so we can just use JSON prefix here because it's a object returned. So we save it, and if we did everything right, actually it should work even now, but we will see. I don't promise that. Okay, let's start new one, and our new support price from API is 100. Let's try. What is paid port price? So, oh, you see, it worked out of the box. So what happened if we open a chat list? Now I open this chat. We made a call to ChatGPT, then we made call to this QLT, and it returned us a JSON object. When we prepare the output, you see output is a string, and when we send request back to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT generated response as 100 euros, which would be nice, but it's not that price. So next thing we have this withdrawals API call. So let's copy this one. Let's go to REST API calls QLT, and let's add another request. Another request will be just and it's named with withdrawal. Okay. Output parsing will also take just name withdrawals. Not withdrawal, but success. We expect code 200, and we want to take all body of it, and we just save it. So next thing, we want to its withdrawals. Output parsing is correct. So we want to integrate it the new function call. So let's name it. We can actually show code, and we can copy to clipboard. We add new, and we take like withdraw, and we load it. So this is output. Same, we have to change nothing in this call. Basically, we could even use this support price call, support price GPT, but let's have it as separate one. Just let's name it get withdrawal, as this will be our call for success. Now we have this support price. Let's add event and name it start execution and custom text machine, and this will be our function name, which we will define afterwards. Just save it. Okay, and support price, you see it was similar like that. We can just copy this one, add it here, and get withdrawal, and we want another method price, and we choose I have not get withdrawal GPT here, and you see. So what will happen? We call this function from ChatGPT, we will find, and we call withdrawal method, and in get withdrawal GPT we will pass withdrawal list to our output parsing here. So let's try this way now. So next thing, as I told, we have to define in body jet GPT, I have to define the function now, which will be triggered when customer asks for withdrawals. So we don't have any parameters, so we can just copy this one and name it get withdrawal. Customer withdrawal list. And now if everything right, I should write like get my last withdrawal, and we should get this working. Okay, constructor. Okay, let's try. So can you get my last withdrawal list? Yeah, see, and it yeah, and you see it worked. Basically, it returned my last withdrawal. What is, for example, what is total amount of withdrawals I have? Yeah, your recent, you see, and you tried, you cannot find like total, but it returned it. So basically, this way we can integrate any third-party API, and this is the basic flow how integration with yours internal API goes using OpenAI or any other integration or API itself or bot or whatever. So that's all.